Marcus Chen sat in his cramped studio apartment, staring at the stack of unpaid bills on his desk. At 28, he felt like a failure. His dreams of becoming a successful entrepreneur had crumbled 3 times over. His bank account showed $47, his girlfriend had left him, and his parents had stopped believing in his potential. But what happened next would change everything. That night, as rain pounded against his window, Marcus made a decision that would alter the trajectory of his entire existence. He grabbed a notebook and wrote at the top, 10 rules that will transform my life. Little did he know, these rules would not only save him but inspire millions of others. Rule 1, take full responsibility. The moment you take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can change anything in your life, Marcus wrote, remembering Hal Elrod's powerful words. He stopped blaming his circumstances, his upbringing, or his failed business partners. Every setback became his lesson to learn from. Rule 2, start before you're ready. Marcus had spent years waiting for the perfect moment, the right connections, the ideal funding. But as Regina Brett once said, if we all threw our problems in a pile and saw everyone else's, we'd grab ours back. He realized everyone was fighting battles he knew nothing about, and perfection was just fear disguised as preparation. Rule 3, embrace the grind. The next morning, Marcus woke up at 5 a.m. While others slept, he worked on his new business idea. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success, he reminded himself, channeling Dwayne Johnson's wisdom. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Rule 4, invest in yourself relentlessly. Marcus spent his last $47 on a book about digital marketing. His friends called him crazy, but he understood what Warren Buffett meant when he said, the most important investment you can make is in yourself. Every dollar he earned thereafter, he reinvested in courses, books, and mentorship. Rule 5, build genuine relationships. Instead of networking for personal gain, Marcus focused on helping others first. He volunteered his skills, mentored struggling entrepreneurs, and built authentic connections. The currency of real networking is not greed but generosity, he learned from Keith Ferrazzi's teachings. Rule 6, fail fast and learn faster. His 4th business venture failed within 6 months, but this time Marcus didn't sulk. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently, he quoted Henry Ford to himself. Each failure became data, each setback a stepping stone. Rule 7, protect your energy. Marcus began saying no to toxic people and time-wasting activities. He understood that, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, as Jim Rohn famously stated. He curated his environment like a garden, removing weeds and nurturing growth. Rule 8, focus on progress, not perfection. Every small win mattered. Marcus celebrated completing his first online course, landing his first client, making his first $100 online. Progress, not perfection, became his daily mantra. He learned that excellence was a habit, not a destination. Rule 9, give before you receive. As his business grew, Marcus never forgot to give back. He donated time to mentor young entrepreneurs and contributed to causes he believed in. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give, Winston Churchill's words resonated deeply with him. Rule 10, never stop growing. Success didn't make Marcus complacent. He continued learning, reading, and challenging himself. The moment you stop growing, you start dying, he would tell his team, echoing Albert Einstein's belief that, once you stop learning, you start dying. The transformation. 2 years later, Marcus's company had generated over $2 million in revenue. He had moved into a beautiful home, found love again, and most importantly, discovered his purpose. But the real transformation wasn't in his bank account, it was in his mindset. He started sharing his story on social media, and thousands of people began following his journey. His 10 rules became a viral phenomenon, helping millions transform their own lives. Marcus had learned that success wasn't about the destination, it was about becoming the person capable of achieving your dreams. Standing in his new office, looking out at the city skyline, Marcus smiled. He had kept that original notebook, now worn and weathered, as a reminder of where he started. The scared, broken man who wrote those rules had become someone he once thought was impossible to be. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me, he whispered to himself, remembering Ayn Rand's powerful words. Marcus Chen had stopped being his own worst enemy and became his greatest ally. His story proved that with the right rules, unwavering commitment, and relentless action, anyone can transform their life. The only question that remained was, what were you willing to do to transform yours?